Where have you been, Dan? How come you haven't been making any videos, Dan? Is there a problem, Dan? Do you not like us anymore? What's the deal? Are you quitting YouTube? What's been going on? We are going to get into all of that and more. But first, I need to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Backcountry. 95% of the stuff that you see on this channel that I talk about, I purchase at Backcountry. Maybe you're thinking, Dan, some of the product that you talk about on this channel, I don't really like. Or maybe it's a version of that product that you don't like. Or maybe you're a woman and you talk about guys' stuff. There's women that watch this channel and probably think that. Well, guess what? The gearheads can actually help you out over there. Because I would love to sit down with you. I really would. I would love to sit down with each and every one of you over a Coca-Cola and talk about backpacking products and tell you what kind of tent you should be sleeping in or what kind of sleeping bag you should be purchasing. But I can't do that because there's way too many of you out there. The gearheads, on the other hand, certainly can help you. They are wanting to help you. They're former Olympians, athletes, and trail guides, probably know about this gear even more than I do. And there's actually ladies over there that can help you. So ladies, they can help you with the stuff that I am fully not trained to help you on. So click the link in the description below to head over to backcountry.com. They've given me a coupon code. It's Becker15 for 15% off. Some exclusions do apply. Try it out. Hopefully it will save you a couple bucks. Okay, so let's back up to about May of this past year. My wife and I decided that we were going to renovate our entire house. Floor to ceiling, literally, down to the studs. If you've done that, you certainly know what it's like to eat out of an air fryer and a microwave for like 9 weeks solid. Why are you telling us that you renovated your house? Well, that caused me to actually build a new studio in the house, which I am in right now, and I will show you at some point, but we're not going to show you right now because it's not done. I don't even have like decorations behind me or any type of a set at all. It's literally just like these two sound panels right here, if you can see them, and that's it. So we will get into all that in another video. I'll introduce you to the studio, but it's going to be awesome. It's big enough that I could actually have a second channel. So what's that, Dan? Did you just say you're going to have a second channel? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's top secret, so I can't really tell you much about it, but there will be a second Dan Becker channel coming to YouTube. So stay tuned for that. That's exciting. Pretty cool stuff happening there. But with a new studio comes a lot of added work, which definitely slowed me down quite a bit. Also, the biggest thing that happened to slow me down lately is that we went to Africa for the better part of November. So we were gone for 10 days, but then we came back and like grinded on the Africa video for, well, ever since we came back. So we pre-filmed some videos to be released while we were in Africa. And then in Africa, I filmed a video that we edited and put out just because I needed content to get out for you guys. But this Africa video was such a huge project, and it's so important, I think, for not just us to film, but for you to see. And you're thinking, Africa, what's that have to do with like the outdoors and backpacking? Is there backpacking that happens in Africa? Not that I'm aware of, not too much. I'm sure there is, but not a ton. I'm not sure how popular backpacking is in Africa, but I do know that this video has deep roots in backpacking, even though it's in Africa. So when you see it, I honestly think it's going to be one of the most important videos I've ever made, and I really hope you guys will enjoy it and see the importance of that video. Oh, and while I was in Africa, I got COVID. That was fun. No, it wasn't fun. It wasn't terrible. But I have this like lingering thing happening, like this nasty cough I've had for the past several weeks since I got back from Africa. So that's just been driving me nuts. And then I came home and my entire house seemed to have the flu. So there's that. Oh, and then also we are adding a new person to the channel. He is a second editor. Part-time editor. So Emmett is not losing his job by any means, but this will allow us to put out more videos than I've put out in the past. So when Emmett and I are together filming and working together, we're not editing. We're just filming and working together. And then Emmett goes back and edits, and that allows me to do the things that happen that you don't ever get to see for this channel, that give it the ability to be a channel that I can actually earn a living from and then have people working for so that we can see growth from the channel. But that doesn't allow us to make any more videos. That just allows him to edit and me to do things that I should be doing instead of editing. And so the second editor will give us the ability to actually have somebody editing while Emmett and I are working together and creating the videos to edit. I'm also, because of the second channel that we're going to be doing and making, that's going to need a lot more editing and that kind of thing. So just stoked to see that kind of growth happening, and really happy that this guy's on board. Oh, and you will meet him eventually at some point in the future, so stay tuned for that. So what's next? What's up for 2023? All these crazy things you're doing, Dan, are they gonna are we gonna see any of this stuff? Is it gonna come to fruition for us to view and to see? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Planning lots of trips. Going to be flying in just 2 weeks. I'll be flying to California. Super excited about that. Going to be hiking with a YouTuber out there. You may or may not know him, but you'll meet him in a video coming up. And might be heading overseas again for another international trip. Super excited about that. So the plan and the goal is to continually travel and to bring you not only content about products, but also get you to see the places that I go and open up what could be possibilities for you as well to be able to go to some of those places. And then also, I know this has been a huge desire for a lot of people, but I will be looking at and reviewing more cottage vendor type backpacking gear. So in the past couple of years, there hasn't been a ton of that. There's been some of that, but not a ton of that. But I do think that some of the smaller companies that are out there are making some great product and need to be put into the limelight as well. And so we'll be pushing and seeing some of those that are out there. So if you are a cottage vendor and you have an amazing product that you think the world needs to see, please reach out to me, and we can hopefully start a conversation. And if I think it's something that my viewers would want to see, we can hopefully put it on the channel. All right, that's it. I guess let's see, it's December 26th right now. I don't think I'm going to put out another video before the end of the year. So what does that mean? I guess I'll see you next year. Later.